Hey everyone, welcome back to another CGH video. I am your host, FM Media, and today we'll be taking a look at the brand new Progen Emerus released as part of the drip feed content for the Diamond Casino Resort DLC. So grab those daily chips and let's get right into the video. As some of you might know, I'm a huge McLaren fan. This one was what I'm mostly excited about, based mainly on the 2018 McLaren Senna, which is a crazy car to begin with. The Emerus had a lot to live for, since the car is based on in real life, it's pretty darn fast. Coming in at $2,750,000, the Emerus is not a cheap purchase. But later on, we'll discover that the Emerus is worth every penny. Starting with customization, this was probably the most underwhelming. Take the car in LSC and you'll find that the Emerus only has 21 categories of customization. Quite a small amount for a $2.7 million hypercar. You got 6 different exhaust options, sadly, and I think this was a highly missed opportunity. There's no center exhaust option. You have 7 different splitter options. Now, some of them are a bit disproportionate for the car, but the last ones are mostly inspired by the McLaren Senna GTR version. So I'm glad that Rockstar gave us that option as well. And also to note that the sports splitters add a primary or carbon fin inside the intakes of the car. You've got 11 unique liveries, and in my opinion, these are some of the best ones we've ever had so far. My personal favorites are the white stripe livery or the hexagon blue. This was also inspired by the GTR version of this car. You have 3 different mirror options, one in primary, secondary, and you guessed it, carbon. 8 different roof options in primary, secondary, and carbon versions. You have 13 different side skirts, all being primary and carbon version of each design. Personally, some of the skirts are a bit too ridiculous in my opinion, as they look way out of place on the car. The ones that look the most odd are the ones that are under the GT skirts category, as these skirts stick out a lot further than any other skirts I have ever seen. 25 different spoilers, making this car one of the few that has this amount of spoilers, and it's not a Benny's version. Some are already reused, like the Aggressor spoiler introduced with the Nero, and that's pretty much it. Sadly, this is where I think the car should have shined the most. Paying $2.7 million, you want to have a decent selection of customization, and the Senna in real life, looking with its color combinations and customization, and it also has an active rear spoiler, and of course, the amazing center exhaust design. I wish that Rockstar could have pushed the envelope a bit more, as we've seen them push it a bit with some of the other cars. But for $2.7 million, you want that the car performs great. Well, thanks to Bruffy, this car surely does deliver. As of making this video, the Emerus is the fastest civilian car ever to be introduced into the game, making other vehicles like the infamous Wagner completely obsolete. The Emerus is a whole new ballgame and clearly shows that a new breed of hypercars is coming to the game. Taking the car for a lap around any circuit and you feel that the Emerus rips a lot and carries most of its speed around the corners faster than the new S80RR. But if you're not paying attention, the car can bite you with its lightweight rear. It can easily spin out if you don't have full control of it. For more details about lap time and top speed, I highly consider that you watch Bruffy's video, as he goes into more detail about the vehicle itself. My overall opinion on the Emerus is as we expected. The car does deliver, and it's not just an overpriced garbage. But I can't say that I'm not disappointed in some aspects. I don't agree with how the secondary effects minimal on this car, only affecting the roof, spoilers, mirrors, and some skirt options. I think that it should have been way better as a color palette, and some of the customization options could have been easily insane if Rockstar pushed just a little bit more. But with all the cons that I am mentioning, would I recommend you buying the car? Well, if you're into racing, I'd highly suggest you buy this car. It corners well, has a top speed that it isn't too bad for its price. But to be honest, with the career around the corner, and it might be just as fast or even better than the Emerus, I'd say wait and compare and then finalize your decision. But if you're like me, you're gonna go buy the car anyways, as it's truly a great investment and worth every penny. So that concludes our video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. What do you think of the Progen Emerus? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Leave your opinions in the comment section down below. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to our channel. Also, not to forget, make sure to check out our official CGH Discord server. Link will be down in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and for everything gaming, you know where to find it, right here at CGH.